Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my peeps wherever you are in the world. This is your boy X-Man 1991 signing on. It's June. I'm gonna continue saying that until the month is over. All right, guys. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's just get right into it. First thing, I want to congratulate the Oklahoma City Thunder for winning the 2025 NBA Finals. They beat the Indiana Pacers 4 games to 3. They won their second championship. The first time they won a championship was 1979 when they were the Seattle Supersonics. Now, 46 years later, this is their second championship, this time as the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins his first NBA championship, his first league MVP, and his first finals MVP. I knew he was going to get finals MVP. You got to give the Oklahoma City credit because they played well throughout the entire season. The number one seed in the West. But it's sad that the NBA season is over until October. Well, we got football season coming up, and we still got baseball going on. So I will get back doing recaps of my Astros and the Braves now that the NBA season is over. So once again, congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And get well soon, Tyrese Halliburton, who was torn his Achilles with 4 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter. He only scored 9 points. You guys can make fun of Tyrese Halliburton all you want. He led the Pacers to the finals. So do not make fun of this man because he torn his Achilles. Come on now. Get well soon, Tyrese Halliburton. You and the Pacers did a good job even though you guys lost. Alright, fam. Today I'm here to talk about my top 15 worst rappers of all time. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about a redo of my top 15 best rappers of all time. Now I'm here to talk about my worst. And I might as well get started right now. When I first made this list, I didn't like it at first because there were some rappers that I put on here that I recently took off and replaced with other rappers. And to the fans of these rappers, I want to apologize for putting these guys on this list when I had no business putting them on the list. When I know they're not trash and I enjoyed their music. And I have a few of their albums as well. So the rappers I did put on this list that I took off were Master P, Silk the Shocker, Bow Wow, Romeo, Nelly, Chingy, and MC Hammer. So I no longer have them on my list. I replaced them with other rappers that I think sucks. And remember, this is my opinion on how I feel about these rappers. I know you niggas gonna get butt hurt because I'm gonna say the name of the rapper that you like that I have on here. If you don't like it, then I don't care. You just gotta accept my opinion about them and just move on. So, number 15, replacing Master P, I have Sean Combs. Sean John Combs. But you all know this nigga as Puffy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, P. Diddy, Love, the Shiny Suit Man. Or from now on, you can just call him Baby Oil because he had a bunch of lubricant and baby oil for his freak offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Damn, Puff, who are you oiling? Little girls? Or grown women? Like, how many freak offs do you have? 1,000 bottles of baby oil. But honestly, who really cares what his damn name is? We all know about this nigga. The reason why I don't have Diddy higher than 15 compared to the other 14 rappers I have above him, number 14 and 13 were the only rappers on this list that did not make me mad. But Diddy is trash as a rapper though. I mean, don't get me wrong, he does suck ass. He's best known for doing his artists dirty and Bad Boy. He stole a lot of money from all his artists. He stole from Craig Mack. He stole from 112. He stole from The Lox. He even stole from Biggie. Speaking of The Lox, he also snitched out Styles P. He's a damn snake. all he's there for is just money. He's still dressing up like he's 20 years old when he's really 55. He still acts like it's this still the year 1994 when he was promoting Biggie and Craig Mack. This guy's a goofball. He never made any good songs. I'm just kidding. He did make a few good songs. The only Diddy songs that stands out to me are I'll Be Missing You, the remix of Been Around the World, is all about the Benjamins, and Bad Boy for Life. Other than that, ass, nigga. You ass, Diddy. You can't rap. You know he don't write none of his lyrics. Jada wrote is all about the Benjamins. His part, and he wrote Puff's part. Mace wrote the whole remix of Been Around the World by himself. And I want to know who wrote his lyrics in the Welcome to Atlanta remix. Every artist that was signed to Bad Boy were either in jail or they're deceased. Loon went to jail, G Dep went to jail, Black Rob went to jail, and now he's deceased. Biggie is deceased, Craig Mack is deceased, Shine went to jail. This nigga definitely did Shine dirty. He definitely did Shine dirty. Had Shine served 10 years in jail. When Biggie and Craig Mack were the first two rappers signed with Bad Boy, they made Bad Boy one of the most powerful record labels, and it was a rival against Death Row. I still believe Death Row was the better label because they were selling more records and had more platinum albums than Bad Boy. Even the roster of artists was stacked back in the 90s in Death Row. Before the allegations came out, I used to like Diddy as a person, but I feel like he's taking the entertainment business way too seriously and it's all about the money. I like Sean Combs' Puff Daddy better in the 90s. Even in the 90s, his rapping was terrible. He ruined that song by Supercat, Dollar Baby, until Biggie saved it at the end with his verse. But he's going through his trial right now, and once he's found guilty, it'll be time to celebrate. So just stick to being an entrepreneur and a businessman and a great father, Puff. Don't ever pick up a damn microphone trying to rap thinking that you're a legit MC. Because nigga, you suck. Alright, next on my list. Number 14, Birdman. Shout out to Man Beast Morris. He calls him bird shit. That's funny as hell, bird shit. Just like Diddy, I don't have Birdman higher than 14 because him, Diddy, and number 13, like I said, did not make me mad. But why the hell was he even rapping on songs back in the day? Thank God he's not rapping like that now. He is a good entrepreneur, a good businessman, but not a good rapper. He needs to stay in the background and just be posing because his rapping skills is below average. It's worse than below average. It's just terrible. No subject matter in his songs. It's irrelevant. Nobody really gives a damn about Birdman's rapping skills. He really needs to stay off the spotlight. I feel like what happened to that boy is more No Malice and Pusha T's song instead of Birdman's. Pusha wrote his lyrics and he wrote Birdman's lyrics. No wonder Birdman had a decent verse in that song because Pusha wrote his lyrics. That song and Get Your Shine On were the only two songs I like from Birdman. Other than that, this dude is not a good rapper. The number one stunner. What the hell is a stunner? The only stunner I know is the Stone Cold Stunner by Stone Cold Steve Austin, which should have it to Birdman because he can't rap. He also has ghostwriters. But the one thing I like about Birdman is his interview at the Breakfast Club, where he told me I put some respect on my name. Let me tell y'all about that interview. He walks in with a group of 7 guys like he was on stage at the BET Awards or any award show, and he had the shortest interview ever at the Breakfast Club with soon-to-be birthday boy Charlamagne, Angela Yee, and DJ Envy. And he told them, all 3 of y'all, put some respect on my name. When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it. Stop playing with my fucking name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Charlamagne asked him, did you pull up that way on Trick Daddy or Rick Ross? And Birdman said, nigga, I'm pulling up on you. And as he was walking out of the interview, he asked him, is y'all done or is y'all finished? Give it up to Charlamagne. Not only he stood up for himself, but he stood up for his crew. Because DJ Envy didn't say anything, and Angela Yee damn sure didn't say anything. That's the only thing I like about Birdman. Other than that, he's not a good rapper. And what kind of rap name is Birdman anyway? Same with Baby. What grown man would call himself Baby? Same with Lil Wayne. He's 42 years old, going on 43, and he's still calling himself Lil. Lil Weezy F. What is this? So yeah, fuck Birdman. I'm gonna go to the next rapper. Number 13, Nicki Minaj. Shout out to my nigga Unsane the Plaster Bastard. He was the first one to call her Shitty Minaj before we started calling her that. All she good for is sucking cock to get into the business. That's what she's good for. And I used to like Nicki Minaj back when she was an underground rapper. When she was an underground rapper, lyrically she was killing it. Her mixtapes were amazing. Her lyrics were amazing. Her beauty was natural. Everything was amazing about Nicki back when she was underground. But ever since she hopped onto the mainstream, had plastic surgery on herself, and got signed with Young Money, she's not with Young Money anymore, but when she was signed to that label, she sold out, and her music sucked ever since. What has she done that's great? Nothing that she did that is great. All the songs that she made sounds retarded. She be saying some of the most off-the-wall BS in the world. And she said she's a Barbie. Yeah, you sure are a Barbie with all that plastic in your body. Like, who really want to fuck this hood rap for real? All these niggas say they want to make love to her, but that's their fantasies, but I'm not going to get into that. So, bottom line, she's a terrible rapper. She can't sing either. She is overrated. Billboard had no right putting her as the #1 greatest female rapper in their top 25 greatest female rappers list. She couldn't sniff Lady of Rage jockstrap. You can't compare her to MC Trouble, Moni Love, Nikki D, Sweet Tea, Queen Latifah, or Yo-Yo, or MC Like. Get the hell out of here, bro. You can't compare her to them. I know people have been comparing her to Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, but she's not on the same level as Kim and Foxy. You can't compare her to The Brat, the first female rapper to go platinum. Lauryn Hill, the first female rapper to go diamond. You can't compare her to Trina, soon-to-be birthday girl Missy Elliott, Vita, Gangsta Boo, Charlie Baltimore, Rod Digger, not Sweet Tea. Jean Grey's a better female rapper than Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? She can't even fuck with Eve. Eve will definitely tear her ass up. Enough said about this hood rap. Number 12, Hurricane Chris. Y'all may know Hurricane Chris from that hit song, Hey Baby, Hey Baby, Hey Baby, Hey Baby, Hey Baby, you in the club like, Hey Baby, Hey Baby, Hey Baby, hey, man, shut the hell up, bro. What is that supposed to mean, Hey Baby? What's the Hey Baby? Hey Baby, come on, who says that? Especially a dude who really says Hey Baby. And it's not even a dance song, it's just whack. And then there's another song he made, Halle Berry, Halle Berry. Nah, bro, you're a one-hit wonder. You're not coming out with no new hit songs, nothing. Jadakiss and The Game had the audacity to do a remix of Hey Baby with this guy. I mean, I got respect for Jada and The Game, but I can't believe they were stupid this low to collaborate with a non-talented artist like Hurricane Chris. But yeah, I haven't heard from Hurricane Chris since 2009, and I'm glad he's gone. No more. We're done talking about Hurricane Chris. Fuck Hurricane Chris. Number 11, replacing Romeo, Travis Scott. Travis Scott, you suck, my nigga. You suck. Another rapper that uses that overrated garbage auto-tune. You're from Mike Henry in my hometown, Houston, Texas, right? There's a lot of rappers here in my city that are sweet as hell. But you're not exception. You suck. You garbage as hell. You're not one of the sweetest rappers. You're one of the worst rappers I've ever heard in my damn life. If you want to talk about sweet rappers from my city, you can talk about Scarface, Willie D, Lil Kiki, Fat Pat, Big Hawk, Big Mo, Big Pokey, UGK, even though they're from Port Arthur, which is a part of Houston. Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones is a better Houston rapper than Travis Scott. Paul Wall is better than Travis Scott. Slim Thug is better than Travis Scott. Chameleonaire, Lil Flip. Even Beat King was a better Houston rapper than Travis Scott. And Travis, stick to rapping, bro, and stay away from the WWE. Triple H, don't you invite another whack rapper to the WWE ever again. You didn't see Vince McMahon invite any whack rappers to the WWE, so why are you doing it? Travis, stick to rapping, bro, because you will never become a professional wrestler. Number 10, my top 10 worst rappers. Replacing Bow Wow. Rick Ross. I never cared for Rick Ross since day one in 2006 when he came out with that Everyday I'm Hustling song. I don't hate him as a person, I just don't like his character. I never cared for him as a rapper. I never cared for his music, even though some of his old songs are bangers. And I really don't like the way he raps. He sounds like a gorilla with bad asthma, or half a kolache or cheeseburger got caught in his throat, which makes it hard for him to swallow, leading him to choke and closer to dying. And I can't stand that grunt noise that he be making in the songs. I could do a great impersonation of Rick Ross's grunt. Let's see. Oh, oh, oh. Why do you sound like a gorilla when you do that? Or better yet, you sound like a guy that just had sex for the first time in his life, that busted a fat load. That's exactly what you sound like when you do those grunt noises. Just like Master P did in his song, make him say, na 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 na, na na na. No disrespect to Master P, but Rick Ross, you sound like his ass just be making those annoying sound effects. I will give him his props because there's a lot of guys who are as big as him who wouldn't be brave or confident enough to go around shirtless, especially when performing on stage. And Rick Ross thinks he's sexy, always taking off his shirt, showing off his axis of fat. What does this man think he is doing? Oh, I love his bushy beard with his man tits and blubber. I'm gonna masturbate to Rick Ross. Women like anything. Women got bad taste in music just like they got bad taste in us men. But that's for another video. I'm not going to get into that. I remember when Diddy said that this guy is the next Notorious B.I.G. Hell to the fuck no. Listen, Biggie Smalls is a legend. Rick Ross is a joke. Just because Rick Ross is fat and just because he talks about stuff like money, cars, and women, that doesn't mean he's the next anything. He's also a terrible rapper that's catered to idiots and goofballs that don't even know what real hip hop is. Every songs and albums that he makes is always the same old trash. Drugs, money, women, cars. And if he's so gangsta, then how come he's so afraid of confrontation? 50 Cent and a few other rappers have called this man out. Like, he got called out by this gang from Florida called the Gangsta Disciples and challenged him to come back to Florida face to face. And Rick Ross didn't even respond, and he's supposed to be a gangster, right? And he almost got his ass killed and beat up in Detroit when he was performing because there's a lot of gang members around him. Wow, Rick Ross, and you supposed to be a gangster, right? And if he's such a gangster, then how come there's some evidence of him being a police officer back in the 90s, way before he was a rapper? And you know, he stole the Rick Ross name from the real Rick Ross, who's an actual drug dealer. Just like that one guy in that Family Guy episode that calls Peter a big fat phony, that's exactly what Rick Ross is. Number 9, 2 Chains. God, that is so annoying. 2 Chains sucks. Some of his rhymes doesn't make any sense. Like that song No Lie featuring Drake, especially the third verse makes absolutely no sense. Name a nigga that wants something, I'll rap his ass, I'll trap his ass. Put his ass in a plastic bag with his trashy ass. Take him out. Bringing in them whole things. Tupac without a nose ring. Thug life, one wife, one mistress, and a girlfriend. Can't rhyme about anything besides ass. He has no skills. He's a titty boy. That's what his rap name was back then, Titty Boy. Before he was known as 2 Chains, he was known as Titty Boy. Even his old gimmicks suck. Pathetic. The hell with this guy, man. Number 8, and I know people are going to disagree with me for putting him on this list, and that's fine. Jim Jones. Ballin'. Yeah, that guy. Or what did Cam call him? Jomo? Yeah, Jomo. But I will admit, that song, We Fly High, Ballin', it was okay, but I got bored with that song real quick because they were playing the music video a lot on BET and the song on the radio. It's like, man, shut up. Then he had to do a remix of it. It's like, bro, just stop. And honestly, what has Jomo done lately? After that hit song, Ballin', what did he ever do? After that song was released in 2006, which was almost 20 years ago. What has he done since then? And him, just like Baby Oil, Birdman, Travis Scott, Rick Ross, proves that no matter how ghetto you think you are, how rich you think you are, how gangster you think you are, that's nothing compared to the talent. Where's your talent? Jomo don't got that. Mace taught this nigga how to rap. Cam put him under his wing as part of the Dipset crew. If it wasn't for those two, Jomo wouldn't be where he's at right now. And he was on the Fat Joe and Jadakiss show, the Joe and Jada show. This nigga talking about he better than Nas. Like, get the fuck out of here, Jomo. You are not better than Nas. And you're not better than Styles P. If you went against one of those two in verses, they will blow you out of the damn water. I lost respect for Jomo when he said he's better than Nas. And he's not better than Styles P. That's why you're pretty much irrelevant. Jomo is a clown. Bozo the clown for saying he's better than Nas. No, he not. Number 7, replacing Nelly, Silento. Many of y'all know who Silento is. Many of y'all don't remember who Silento is. If you don't remember who he is, then perhaps this will refresh your memory. Silento is best known for that hit song, Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay Nay. That is one of the most annoying ass rap songs from 10 years ago, and it's still annoying 10 years later. When that song came out, it eventually blew up, and they used to play this in high school football games, pep rallies, graduations, weddings, on TV, the radio, YouTube, streaming services, you name it. That song was everywhere when it came out, and he was 17 years old when that song came out. This nigga fell off hard, and I mean big time. He hasn't had a hit since the Watch Me Whip Nay Nay song. I could go back and listen to any songs from the mid to late 2000s, even the early 2010s, that I find better than Watch Me Whip Nay Nay. He fell off, especially when he got in trouble with the law 4 times. 1, for an inflicted injury on a cohabitant. 2, threatened to assault 2 residents at their house with a hatchet while looking for his girlfriend. 3, driving over the speed limit. 4, for killing his own cousin. And now 2 weeks ago, he got sentenced to 30 years in prison for killing his own cousin back in 2021. Silento, you are done, bro. You pretty much wasted your whole life. And he's not even in his 30s yet. And he already got sentenced to 30 years behind bars. Yeah, Silento, you're done, bro. You are so done. We won't be hearing you for the next 30 years. Number 6, replacing Chingy. Cardi B. Cardi B. I had to put Cardi B over Nicki Minaj as the worst female rapper. She only released one album by far, Invasion of Privacy, and that album is trash. She's another rapper that has ghostwriters. And Rolling Stone had the nerve to put this album in their top 200 greatest rap albums list over Dr. Dre The Chronic, Nas Illmatic, UGK Riding Dirty, DMX Is Dark and Hell Is Hot, Tupac All Eyes on Me, Mobb Deep The Infamous, Fugees The Score. Really? Cardi B should really stick to modeling instead of rapping. She is better as a model than a rapper. If it wasn't for Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, female rappers like Nicki Minaj, Iggy Azalea, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, even Sexy Red wouldn't even exist. I don't like Megan Thee Stallion like that, but I'd rather take her over Cardi B. Now my top 5 worst rappers. Number 5, replacing MC Hammer, ICP, the Insane Clown Posse. How could these guys go from horrorcore rap to pretty much spitting some elementary rhymes? These guys are a bad example of, I don't know how to describe the Insane Clown Posse. There's a lot of hardcore rappers that I can take over these guys, like Scarface or Master Ace, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, AZ. There's a lot of hardcore rappers that I can take over the Insane Clown Posse. So there's nothing more I can say about these guys. And a worst rappers list is not complete without MC Hammer and the next guy I'm about to talk about. Number 4, Vanilla Ice, the Vanilla Pussy. Yeah, the guy that acts hard now, but back in the day, he was a pussy. This dude is pretty much the gimmick of whack-ass white rappers. The beat from Ice Ice Baby is catchy, but the lyrics on there were mediocre at best. He can't rap, he can't freestyle, this dude is trash. Him and MC Hammer both got blew out in the mid-90s. They were big in the early 90s, but after a while they phased out because they were both gimmicks and they were both corny. His career pretty much ended in the mid-90s when Suge Knight and his entourage had his ass on a balcony about to kill his ass. They was about to throw him off the balcony. He has been the same since he quit mainstream hip-hop and went underground. His underground music is garbage too. And then today's Vanilla Ice nowadays trying to act like a tough guy, like he'll beat you up or he'll kill you. Bro, you will get your ass whooped in these damn streets. Any rapper, anybody will whoop your ass in any major city like Houston, Detroit, LA, New York, Chicago, New Orleans, Atlanta, Las Vegas, Miami, Phoenix, St. Louis. You will get your ass handed to you, bro. You'll get your ass beat. Especially if you ever go to Detroit and act tough over there, you will get your ass whooped and probably killed acting like that. Number 3, I know a lot of people won't get mad that I got this rapper on this list, but I don't care. Number 3, Lil Wussy. Y'all know who I mean, Lil Wayne. And I don't give a damn if you Lil Wayne crybabies get mad at me or disagree with me. There's nothing you can do to convince me to take him off this list. So, la 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 la. I can't hear you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not taking him off this list, so get used to it. And I'm not going to talk much about Wayne. I did a live stream last year explaining how overrated he, Jay-Z, and Eminem are. The most overrated rapper of all time. Top 5 most overrated rappers I've ever heard in my life. Wayne is also one of the most despicable and disgusting rappers in modern music. All of his songs sound the same. He can't rap nor sing, no swagger, no flow. Lyrics are god awful. His punchlines is terrible. His freestyles are mediocre, and he's not a good rhymer. He'll act like he has great lyrics, but he'll just keep repeating himself. That is just lazy. Most of the beats and instrumentals from his songs are pretty catchy. But if you have great beats and instrumentals and have terrible lyricism, then you just plain suck. There's nothing about him I like. Nothing. He was on a podcast with a few other people talking about Billboard's top 50 rappers list. And when they told him the number that he was in, he did crack me up a little bit when he asked, man, who the hell's before me? He did crack me up when he said that. And they told him 6 guys that were above him in the number that he was in. At first he did say, okay, I could deal with that. And then this nigga had the nerve to say he's the number 1 greatest rapper on that list. He said he's above everybody that's below and above him, and that he's the GOAT. I said, dude, no, you're not. You are not the GOAT. You are not the best rapper alive. You're not the greatest rapper of all time. Okay? You suck. You are on a list when it comes to the worst rappers of all time. You're on that list. So you and your dick riding crybaby fans can continue dreaming on thinking that you're a GOAT rapper. At the end of the day, you're not. Okay? You're not better than Coolio. You're not better than AZ. You're not better than Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Redman, Method Man, Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, DMX, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Ice Cube, KRS-One, LL Cool J. You are not better than any other legendary talented hip-hop stars. And even the hip-hop stars of today that has more talent than you. You're not better than them, bro. So quit fooling yourself. And that's very disrespectful to the other rappers that came before you. What the hell's wrong with you, Wayne? You suck, bro. You've always sucked. And you got some people saying that when he was part of the Hot Boys, he wasn't all that bad. But as time went on, he just got worse. I'm sorry. Even when he was in his prime and when he was part of the Hot Boys, I didn't think he was all that great. That's cool if people think he wasn't all that bad back then. But to me, Lil Wayne has always sucked. And you got people bashing me, and shout out to my boy Darius, DJ H88. They got people bashing us too, convincing us that Wayne is a GOAT and he's not overrated. Yes, he is overrated.